Been a while. Sometimes you have to live life, and you can't be streaming all the time. Even if I only stream like 2 hours a week. But yeah, it's been a little while. I haven't shaved. I'm also my hands are cold. I don't know. I keep my house like super cold. So I wear jackets and like drink hot tea to stay warm. That's why I'm always wearing a jacket in the wintertime. And it is approaching. It's not that cold here, but it is getting to the end of winter. So there is that. Yes, I got a follower on YouTube. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. What's happening? Oh wait, I think I talked about it. The same guy from before, or person. Let me see. Does it show you? Oh yeah. So it's not a follower, subscriber. How do you see? How do you see that? I guess you can't see, right? Well, anyway, 7. Lucky number 7. At some point, I'd be at 10. Maybe in like a year. Okay, so I've had a few good ideas since the last stream. Since I didn't stream, I could actually think about ideas and things. The first idea, okay. Actually, I'll just show you because I kind of wrote it down. Okay, wait, hold on. It's two. I don't know if they're good. 2 ideas. Well, first, I want to talk about this. How my original thing is going, right? Okay. This is how it's going. I've got this list, which I never make lists, but I did. And okay, so it's really raw and you can't understand it unless you're me. Like most of my things, my open source projects. But yeah, so I should just I should just show you how it's going. So I've got teams, right? So there are more users in the database than just these 2, but these are on the same team. Currently, there's not a way to invite someone through the interface, but here I'll just show you how it's going here. Okay, well, the email technically works, but I just look at it in the console. Basically, what it does is it creates this URL, and then so when you get on that, I know it's bad form to like set a session on a get, but I don't care. So it generates a UUID using this. Yes, I think it is anyway. Let me see. Yeah, Brandon Chartier, this cool guy. He's the reason I even am using Janet. Oh, he pinned all his Janet stuff. That's cool. Yeah, like this he's pretty talented. And he just like drove by real quick and made this Janet HTML, which I forked, and I'm gonna I don't know if I'll submit a pull request because like I've changed so much stuff. Oh wow, 2 years ago. Oh man, it's been that long. Jeez. Time flies when you're programming Lisp, Okay, so anyway, it uses his thing, Janet UUID. I'm not sure how it works. Oh, it looks like it uses some kind of underlying C situation. Oh no, OS Crypto Rant 16 update byte 6. It does I don't know, it's a binary XOR, a binary AND, I guess. And then, oh man, it does all kinds of stuff. Oh, and then it spits it into hex. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do. Oh yeah, string format X. Oh man, what hex format? I could use that just by itself. Anyway, so it generates a UUID, and and then it does nothing, right? Maybe I was just sitting there for too long. Let me see. Did I not get that right? Let me see. Oh yeah, look at that. I definitely messed that up. Well, so things are not going well. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Let me try that one more time. I'm not sure if I was sitting there for too long. Maybe the thing expired. Let me try a different one. I swear this just worked. This is a new, oh, there we go. Okay. So I'm signed in as test, right? And then I was going to do like Identicons, or whatever, but, I'm not going to do Identicons. I don't understand that. I don't understand Identicons. So instead, I'm just doing like the first letter of the email. Hang on. I'm just going to reach over here. Okay, I really need to do something with my headphones. Maybe I just need another one of these little cables, right? Anyway, yeah, so oh wow, the audio is like way louder for me. That's weird. Okay, what was I saying? Yes, I'm signing in as test, and I use the first letter, and it looks pretty good, right? That looks not bad. It's not horrible. Yeah. So anyway, this is what I've done since I got this little menu working, right? Which, I mean, it's not horrible, but for some reason it looks like there's less padding on the bottom one. I don't know why I feel that way, but I know they're the same. I don't understand. But anyway, so this is cool, right? This is like little story thing. I've always wanted to make a little story thing, and here it is. Here it is. Oh, you know what? I had a good idea for a tweet real quick. Let me just tweet. I know I'm all over the place right now. Just blame the tea, I guess. Okay. So I'm gonna tweet this. Is it cooler to be a janitor at SpaceX or a software engineer at Facebook? Yeah, I just had that and I was like, janitor, software engineer. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's all right. So anyway, yeah. This shows when you have unlistened to things. So I'm gonna put this to the test right now because I have not tested this. All right, so you can. So this is kind of weird because you don't want to listen to your own things. I mean, I guess maybe you do, right? You want to listen to your own updates, but it shouldn't show you. Oh, maybe it should show you as well. Anyway, I'm just gonna do it, and I'm gonna listen to this, even though I don't know what is on here. This could be weird. Maybe I shouldn't listen to that. I'll listen to this. Well, listen to that. Shouldn't be anything weird on there, but could be anything. It could be me clapping or something. I don't know. Okay, so that sends a post request to the server, and it listens to, or it doesn't listen. It oh yeah, that's me doing weird stuff. I hope I'm not doing anything. Oh, there's talking. Oh, well, anyway. I guess I can just mute this, right? There we go. Yeah, so every time one of these finishes, it does three things, right? It does two things. The first thing is that it switches to the next one. The second thing is that it sends a post request that I've listened to that, and that's that, right? So one problem with this UI is that there's no indication that I've already listened to these ones as I'm listening, so I have to fix that. But now, if I click this and I go back home, hopefully, right? I gotta cross your fingers. Hopefully, this will not show that little border around like my face. Nice. Nice. I can't believe it's working. Like I wrote this whole stupid stack and it was not going well. Yeah, I can't believe it's working. This is incredible. This is insane. Oh, this is really big. This is really big text. Maybe I'll just make it a little smaller. Actually, you know what? Bigger is better. Bigger is better. So this is how it's working, right? That's home, right? So this is crazy because I just wrote this real quick. Yeah, so when you come home, right? And if you're signed in, well, this is the lander, right? If you're not signed in. But if you are signed in, all this stuff that looks like it's just going down to the right. This is bad. Okay, so this is how it works, right? When you do that listen, it just inserts a record into the database that has the current recording that you're listening to and the current user. Here, I'll go over there. Post listens, right? So yeah, it just checks that you're signed in, and then it takes the recording ID from here, actually, from this line right here. so I made this little thing, right? Okay, so this is the crazy part, which I was trying to use. What was I trying to use? Yeah, I was trying to use Turbo at first, and it was weird. Like, it hijacked way too much stuff. Like navigation, everything. Like I couldn't reload my Tailwind styles every page load, which I gave up on anyway. But anyway, it was hijacking too much stuff, and it was weird. It wasn't good. It wasn't. I mean, it was fast and stuff. Like, it definitely is good, but not for me. So then I tried HTMX, and I think my problem is that I don't understand the HTML5 audio element. So this HTMX works. So on the ended event for the HTML5 audio element, I do these things, which is Alpine, but in HTMX it worked too, and I submitted it, and then I was like, oh, okay, just reload the HTML with a new HTML5 audio thing with a new source and everything. But it did not work. It did not autoplay. I had like a bunch of problems. So anyway, I was just like, forget it. I just have to do it with JavaScript. And so that's what I did, right? And this is alpine.js to the rescue. And yeah, so basically there's two things. There's two events. When the time is updating, right? So it's not paused. I just get the current time from the element and the duration, multiply it by 100, and that's when you see that little ticker go, oh, HeatSeeker08. Yes, thank you. And I'm not watching the chat, but I should be. I think if you do chat, it should show up above my head, but I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. Let me open that up. I should do that. But anyway, alpine.js to the rescue. So yeah, what happened now is that on ended, right? Wait, did I say thank you for the follow? Yes, testing. Nice. Wait, HeatSeeker08. Okay. Yeah, hey, it's working. Sweet. I saw that. But only because I was looking at OBS. I should jump in there on my phone. Hold on. It's funny because I usually do that. I usually have my phone open, but I didn't this time. How do I get to my? Oh, there we go. Okay, now I can see. Okay, I just dropped my phone. Okay. All right. So if you chat, I will see. I think. Yes. So the next thing after the time update event is the ended event, right? I have like a few things in the like state, alpine.js state, right? Which is just a JavaScript object. I have file names and IDs, which the IDs are recording IDs and recording file names, right? I mean, they don't have to be two separate things, but I did anyway. And this is crazy because this is like a mix of server side code and client side code. It's like what was it? Oh, React server components, right? It's kind of like that, but like way less sophisticated. So basically, what I do is JavaScript is a string. Everything's a string, right? So that I just have this helper function, and I prefixed them with JS just so I could tell. So I can send a Janet array, right? And I could make it a stringly, whatever, a JSON array or JavaScript array, and so I just do this string join thing. It's pretty lame. And then I do it's similar for the post thing. I just did this quick thing, this function, which uses fetch. It just does promises, no async await or anything crazy like that. Just promises. And so yeah, it looks like a mix of JavaScript strings and Janet code, which is crazy. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't recommend it for anyone who wants to like maintain code later, right? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Yeah. So this sends the current ID, and it sends it to that post request when each one is ended, right? So it starts the new one, and it's weird because I had to do the set timeout to get the player to play the next one for some reason. I couldn't just immediately do it. But yeah, that's how it works. And then so when that gets sent from here, right, from this ID, it comes here and it gets decoded as JSON. And then I've had to find the recording first, because you can send me any garbage, right? I don't want that. So I find the recording by the current team, right? So like I only want people to listen to you're not gonna be listening to random people, right? It's only for people in your team. And then I insert that listen, the recording and the current user, right, into the database. And what's cool is there's no secret, right? Like usually there's this whole object hierarchy and like all these hooks and everything. There's like million man hours of programming. Yeah. No, it's just a function that comes from this. It gets generated automatically from this SQL, right? That's it. There's nothing to it. I'm also starting to do this weird thing where like I don't name the values that are coming into to SQL the same as the column names, right? So I'm so like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's brainwashing, but it is a little bit. Like it's a little brainwashy if you program Rails. I've been programming Rails for like 8 years professionally, on and off, but mostly on. And yeah, like I get a little brainwashed, right? Like when I think about the database and how to interact with it from Ruby, it's like, oh, I have to follow this strict thing. I can't deviate. All the names need to match up. But sometimes it makes sense to not have the hash maps that you're passing in to like where clauses or whatever not be the same. So here's a good example of something I did. So I first of all, this SQL in Active Record, it would be simple, I guess, kind of. Not, I mean, yeah, I don't know if it would be actually. Yeah, it would be, because it's just like a distinct at the end. I don't know, whatever. Active Record's a whole different thing. But anyway, so it's just this, right? It's just 7 lines of SQL, and then I think the library that does this, let's see. It has some nice stuff in it, but for the most part, it's pretty basic. Let's see. There it is. Okay, right here. Yeah, so what is this? 100. Oh, it's 100 lines. It's 100 lines, including new lines and comments and stuff. Which there's not a lot of comments in here, but basically all it does is it just loops through all the SQL files in this SQL folder. It's like, where's the SQL? It's in the SQL folder. There it is. And it loops through all of these, and then it like creates. It just takes the SQL. It parses this, and it takes this comment, the SQL comment, and creates a function, and that's all it does. And then it just calls that. You can call that later, right? So why am I deleting that? It's terrible. Don't do that. Remove. There we go. Anyway, so this is one example where it makes sense to not like align column names with parameter names. So this is, I mean, it makes sense here to have your column names, if you can, like reference the other tables that they reference for joins and stuff. But right here, I mean, this makes perfect. So like, if I want to see if that little gradient thing from before, this bit. So if I want that to show, I need to make sure that the person has listened to all of the recordings that the other person has made, right? So how do I do it, right? So the first thing is that I capture every listen, right? There's no unique constraints or anything on this. It's just like insert. So you could have like multiple, so a person could listen to another person's recording like a bunch of times, like 1,000 times or something, but it doesn't matter. I just get all the distinct ones, right? And then at the same time, this is where the parameter names make perfect sense, because the function's name is listen to, which it's a little brainwashy too now that I think about it. I mean, why am I prefixing with listens? But it doesn't matter. So there's a listener and there's like a speaker, right? Or like a recorder. And so I want to see that in the code, right? I want to say if this person has listened to this other thing, which is like right here, right? So if listen to, and the current user that's logged in is the listener, right? And the speaker is the users I'm looping through, right? And they're only users from this team, right? So it's like it still reads pretty well. Like, I mean, it's not active record, right? Don't get me wrong. Active record, still the best, right? But yeah, it's definitely. Let me just adjust my speak again. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. So it's cool. It's cool. I can't believe it works. It's incredible. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah. So anyway, back to my to-do list, and then back to what I was originally talking about, which was I have 2 other things that I want to do, right? And I think as the year goes on, I'll have more things I want to do. But I'm really trying hard to finish this. I don't just want to give up on it like I do everything else. So I really want to make it like decent, so that I can be like, hey, I made that thing. Like, it's not my proudest thing that I've ever made, but I did it. I finished that thing. No, I didn't make it. I finished it, right? Okay. Yes. So the first thing is I did this earlier this week sometime. Keep track of which recording. So that's what I was talking to you, right? That's exactly what I was just talking about. Okay. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. I gotta check out something real quick. BRB thing. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, and then this is the second thing that I was talking about, right? So it shows which users have new recordings, right? So that both those things are working. Yeah, so here's one with a new recording, and here's one without a new recording. Oh, you know what? This looks kind of weird now that I think about it, because it's like so much bigger than the other thing, because I have this masking. So if I delete this, right, that's the secret. That's the border gradient secret, right? Yeah, there it is. It's a clipping situation. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, I know you can make border gradients, but I just wanted to stick to Tailwind here. BG gradient 2R, blah, 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 right? Cool. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess one thing is like, who cares, right? If I should probably make this the same size actually as the background. Actually, why did I make that? Does it matter if it's that big? Let's see. What if we turn it down a little bit? 32. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Right? Wait, which one is this? Oh, 20. Let's see. Is this still gonna work? Seems like it's working, right? Oh wow, it's moving all over. Oh, yeah, that's not working. I'll just leave it how it is. I don't care if it's not aligned. It doesn't matter. Actually, it does bother me a little bit that it's not aligned. But anyway, so the next thing is that I wanted to do right now, right before I jump off the stream, is invite a team member, right? So that is I think it's just going to be one text box, kind of like the login screen, oh, look at this old screenshot. But I had the idea, right? I had the idea, and then it was funny because I tried to what is it called? I tried to like validate the idea, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to people, and like, oh, and everyone's like, oh, you have to like build an audience, and like, oh, dude, oh, that's how you make it, right? You build a newsletter thing, like you get email signups. That's how you make it. And I did talk to someone, and they weren't too excited about it. And I mean, it was one person, but I was like, you know what? This idea sucks. but I'm doing it anyway. You would think if you were like really onto something that like someone wanted, if like the first person you talk to, they'd be like, oh my goodness, that wasn't like your friends and family. It would be like, oh my goodness, that's perfect. And it's funny because I spent like a few minutes trying to find this person. And they were asking about the other daily stand-up software, right? And I even like went to Google, and I was like, oh, I wonder what like the best Atlassian has something. What do they have? Oh, it's just the Agile. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. They're just like trying to hawk their thing. I mean, it's actually not terrible looking. Atlassian makes Jira, right? Who makes Jira? Does Jira make Jira? Who makes Jira? What is it? Jira? Oh, it is Atlassian, yeah. I think they changed it though. Oh, that was Jira. Oh, see, that's not horrible. I mean, it looks like Trello. But didn't they buy Trello? Didn't Atlassian buy Trello? Buy Trello. Oh yeah, 425 million. I forgot. It's 3 years ago. I honestly forgot about it. Also, look, when you're looking at other people on their YouTube videos or whatever, they got ads, right? All over the screen. Look at this is TechCrunch, right? Look at the right side of my screen. there's no ads whatsoever. That's probably, I don't know if that's illegal. Oh well, whatever. Look, the ads are blocked. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw. It's real. Yeah, Atlassian acquires Trello for oh man, I had forgotten about this acquisition. Oh, the vast majority, $360 million cash. That's cold hard cash. That's real. Just for it to do a team to do thing. Oh man, that's crazy. That is so crazy. Like, I was blown away at the time, and I'm blown away. I'm blown away all over again. I can't believe it. And what's crazy is they had how do I say it? Jira, whatever. Look at this suite of products. Okay, so they've got like plan, track, and support. They've even got more. They've got more. View all. Oh no, that was it. That's it. Atlassian Access, user management. Bitbucket. Oh, and SourceTree. Oh, they have two. Oh, it's a client. Okay. Integration and release management. What is that? Continuous delivery. What? Oh, it's like a continuous integration thing. Yeah. Bamboo server. Oh, look at this UI. I mean, it's something that I would make. it's looking pretty not that great, you know? Yeah. Each product has pricing, or do they have one pricing thing for Bamboo pricing tiers. How do you get all of it? What's Trello? How much is that? Trello's free, right? Yeah, Trello's still free. Yeah, this is like they paid $360 million one time 3 years ago for lead gen to get into other like more sophisticated Jira things, right? So like they have all this crazy stuff, and they probably haven't done much to it. I don't know. Let's see how it works. Yeah, it looks very similar. $360 million though. Who made Trello? Oh, isn't it like Joel Spolsky or something? Who made Trello? Let me see. Like Fog Creek, right? Is that who made it? I think they only made it because of Fog Creek software. Yeah. 2011, man. Separate company in 2014. 3 years later. Who's Michael Pryor? Who's that? Michael Prier? Let's look, probably on Twitter, not LinkedIn. Co-founder of Trello. Played role of what? Oh yeah, Fog Creek's in wait, what? Russian TikTok? How to pretend you are an American tourist if the police tried to arrest you at a rally? Okay. Okay, so he's so rich he just talks about politics now. Yeah, that's something. He still has Trello, co-founder Trello. He still has Trello linked. I wonder if he works there. Why would you work though? Like, did any of the employees even have like equity? Let's see, 360 million divided by 2. That's cash, right? I mean, let's assume they had funding. Wait, Fog Creek Software? They didn't have funding. So yeah, let's divide it by like let's divide it by 100, right? About 100 people. 3.6 million. That's lifetime earnings, right? That's lifetime earnings, or more actually, more. So yeah, that guy's he's done. Oh, thanks Skylar for liking the tweet and not voting. Oh, he did. Oh, maybe he did vote. Janitor. Janitor's winning. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I'd also rather like to be a janitor at SpaceX than a software engineer at Facebook. Okay, let me see. I'd rather just be I'd rather be an unsuccessful indie hacker than work at Facebook, right? I'd literally rather be a barista or something, or like a Costco greeter than work at Facebook. If hopefully someone from Facebook watches this and they go, well, that guy's mean. We don't want to hire him anyway. Perfect. Now we know where we stand. All right. Oh, oh my gosh, it's the same color. It's the same color as the form. Let's just do test here. Update. There we go. Oh, wow. Did you see that quick? That was not good. I think there's a way to do it so that it doesn't do that weird flash of whatever. Okay. All right. So invite a team member, right? I need to focus. Oh, wait. Before I dive into the code, right? How long have I been streaming for? Let me see. 36 minutes. Okay, perfect. Okay. So before I get into the code, right? One thing, actually, you know what? I'm only gonna do this like 10 more minutes. I probably won't even get to any coding at all. I should just switch the genre to just chatting instead of science and technology. What am I thinking? I'm just chat. I'm always just chatting, right? I barely do any programming on the stream. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do a little programming. Okay, so this is. I'm trying to finish this. From what I was talking about before, I'm really trying to finish this thing, but I have two new ideas. Like, you know that meme where it's like the what is it, like feels washing over meme or whatever. What is it? It's no, that is terrible. No, I have safe search on, so don't worry, it's gonna be good. No. Feels like Mononoke meme or whatever. What is it? Mononoke? How do you say this? How many N's is that? Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted. Feels waves meme. I don't know what I'm looking for. There we go. Yes, so it's like this, right? It's like you have feel. Where's it? Like, do I have like a GIF or something? Where's that? Is that a GIF? GIF. Okay, there we go. Oh, there it is. See, this is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So like that happens, right? You're like standing in the water in the ocean, right? And then you're working on something, and then all of a sudden, new ideas they wash over you. they just come at you, and it's not good. It's not good. It's not good at all. But yeah, that made my fan spin up. That's so bad. My computer really just like it's taking off like a rocket ship. All right, so I'm trying to finish this. I only have a few things to do. Invite team members from the UI instead of just doing team members insert in the database. Only show recordings that are like recent. So the old ones go away, like stories, because it's a stand-up thing. So who cares what the last day's things were? Whatever. Maybe I'll do like 36 hours. No, because you don't want to hear old ones from yesterday. That'll be confusing. So yeah, less than 24 hours. I have to change ID to the email or the name, right? So I need to add like a username, or just like use user email before the @ sign. And I think that'll be okay because I look up users by current team. So it's not like these headphones. So it's not like let me see. Actually, you know what? Let's look at that. So right now it's like just an integer ID, right? Super insecure. That's really bad. But users find. Oh, you know what? That shows any user, doesn't it? Users find. Users find. It does. Oh wow, that's bad. Yeah. So technically, if you use someone's ID, you can look them up. You can look up that user. Oh, that's. So I should probably change that to do the current team, right? Let me see. Yeah, users find by. That's it. Find by email. Okay, user. I would say users. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make this real quick. Users find by team and ID. One problem with the SQL thing is like I don't know what to call these things because I don't have like a pattern. I guess just like and right. Let's see. Select from users. Where join team members. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, the good thing about this is that you get really good at SQL, right? You get super good at SQL. because you're just always writing SQL, right? Let's see, where team members ID equals the team, and then yeah, I'm not sure what to do with my where clauses or whatever. Users ID equals user. Okay. Find by team and find by team. Find by team and user. Is that what I said? Find by team and user. And ID. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I take this and then I go instead, right? And then I say team, current team, user, params ID. There we go. I don't even need that now. Oh no, maybe I do. Find user. Right, I could do that instead. I have to figure out like a good naming convention here. Yeah. Okay, so now it's gonna fail. It's gonna fail. Got ID. Did I get ID? Team and user? Team members ID. Was team? Oh, yeah, needs to be first. Right, there we go. There we go. Oh wow, look at that. What's up with this? What's up with this, S instead of the profile picture? Huh, interesting. Not sure what that's about, but, whatever. Alright, so, yes. Oh, that's working now, right? Can I chalk that? No, I can't. Anyway, so yeah, you can. It can be fine. There can be multiple users in different team. Yeah, I guess if they have the same. Oh, well, if they have the same prefix before the email, that needs to be unique anyway. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good. It's unique enough. And then the final thing, right? Oh, don't forget to check current team. You know what? Yes. Oh, you know what? Look like stories. I'm just gonna move that to later, right? And then showing user profiles. I'm just gonna make this a separate thing. Check current team on users ID. Right? Yes. And I'm gonna be done with that. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I think let's see, invited team member. Yeah, so that's important, right? Because you need team members, right, to make this thing decent, right? To make it make sense. But yeah, other than that, I mean, other than those things, it should be okay. Yeah, the domain is $31. I'm kind of like, ugh. It's a lot of money for something that might not go anywhere, right? For me, it's like a lottery ticket, right? A lot of people are like, oh, it's hard work that pays off. Like, to me, it's like, I feel like there's just so much software being built that it's like my goodness. Like, you submit to Product Hunt, and since I haven't been like building my audience, whatever that means, I mean, this particular exercise is technically audience building, right? It's like, oh, look at this thing I made. And then after I make this, look at this other thing I made. But anyway, my other ideas are, there's one really promising idea. Here, let me get that. Let me open that up. Well, there's news, right? Which I just came up with that name. And then there's BTC shop, right? So this is, my friend is a, oh, did I not have that? Let me put that in there. I don't think you could see that, right? Oh yeah. That's weird. Let me see. There's the beauty of showing just windows on okay, yeah, so this is not technically my idea, but yeah, it's basically Shopify for Bitcoin. My friend's like a Bitcoin believer. I don't ever talk about it on the stream, but I'm talking about it now, so I'm sorry. So that's just it. It's kind of like using Bitcoin for its original purpose, which was digital currency. So yeah, you basically use this software called BTC Pay, and it spits out a QR code, and then the QR code you can send money to it. It's like a wallet. It's like a Bitcoin wallet. And then so I was gonna really pare it down because I do care about it because it helps people make money. And if there's anything that I've learned is that abandon all oh wait, you can't see this. Hold on. I just realized you can't see this. Let me put this in the other. Oh, there we go. Let me put this in the one. This one. I should have done this originally. Okay, anyway. So that's it, right? BTC Pay and all that stuff. The one thing I've learned is that software is only good, right? If you help people make money, right? So like Stripe, right, is good because it's literally payment processing. Shopify is great, right, because you can set up a shop. Amazon third-party marketplace. AWS might help you get money by doing hosting, right? So anytime that your business helps other people make money, even like Lambda School, right? You want to learn to code, it's free but they take a percentage of your paycheck after you get a job. People will do almost anything. I would say anything. People will do almost anything to make money, right? Like they will go commute for 2 hours a day. I did this. They will commute for 2 hours a day, and they will sit in a gray office or a brown office in a cubicle, doing really boring stuff with Excel spreadsheets for years. Actually, for their whole careers. They'll do that for like 20 years, right? Just to make money. Like they don't care. They don't care if they have to commute in traffic, sit in a boring room doing boring stuff. As long as the money comes, like that's fine. So yeah, anytime you can help somebody make money, whether it's in the creator economy or whatever, that's an idea that you should do. You should not do you almost should abandon all ideas except for ideas that have to do with money or can like help people make money. So like Shopify clones in niches, right? Like Bitcoin, like anything to do with payment processing, make money is the thing. Because like there's other apps like you need a budget and like other things, but like saving money is not as cool as making money, right? Like if you say, oh, what does your software do? Oh, it helps you make money. Oh man, like what? How do I get? What do I do? How do I get that software? Do I need an email? What do I do? Anyway, yeah. So the other idea, right? So that's good. I'm not super like excited about it, but I'm like excited enough about like that it helps people make money, or it might. The other thing, so there's like two software things that like really matter, right? So like that's why all of like, what do they call it now? They don't call it ad tech because ads have like a bad connotation. They call it marketing tech, right? Martech. So yeah, like all the I think I've showed this before. Martech 5000. Yeah, I've showed this before. I showed this before. But yeah, I was like really listening to like April Dunford on her on like different podcasts. Oh, you know what? This is terrible. Can I just look at the image? Let me just see the image, right? Oh, there we go. Yeah. So these are all individual companies. So yeah, like this. So these are all helping people make money, right? Either it's organizing their customer support, it's helping them get apps hosted, websites hosted, advertising, analytics so they could keep track of whatever. So social media marketing, influencer marketing, sales, right? Data hosting, yeah, it's everything. Yeah, projects and workflow, right? Like, yeah. it's anyway. So yeah, if you can help people make money, that's the thing that you should do. Like, however that happens, I don't know, but yeah, just find a make money niche and do that. Because everything else is kind of like ancillary, right? It's like on the edge. It's like, oh yeah, that could be important, right? It's like a roundabout way of helping me make money. Like analytics, right? It's like, yeah, I mean, you pitch it as like, oh, you want to know what your users are doing, right, on your website, so you can make good decisions. Maybe make money. Oh, okay, yeah, now I get it. It's like, I'm not saying money is the only motivation here, but it's a big one. So another thing that you could do if you don't like money, right, or if you don't like to make people make, or you don't want to help people make money, is, oh man, I've been streaming for like 52 minutes. Oh geez. All right. So this is gonna come to an end, even though I didn't do any programming. So there's two big things that the internet is used for, right? Well, it's three. There's making money, which is what, I mean, everyone, influencers, everyone's trying to make money. The second thing is search, right? Google obviously has the lion's share of search. Then you've got like stuff like Bing, DuckDuckGo, whatever. There's like a bunch of search engines that you've never heard of. I've never heard of. I don't know what's going on. Which search is it's a very cool technical problem. It's like, maybe there's like Bloom filters or whatever, compression problems, because like there's like a billion, trillion, gazillion websites, and you gotta like, how do I make it fast? Like, how do I make it super quick? I have to like, get like slices of words and like, on the letters and trees and bee trees, and it's really cool. But from like, how do you monetize, right? Everyone knows it's ads, right? And the third thing, so it's make money, or like legitimately be involved in the money process somehow, invoicing, payments, whatever. Search, and then the third thing, right, which some people do this, 3, like that. No, I don't do that. I do this. That's how you do 3. Okay, you don't do this. What is that? Don't do that. Also, my lights are really bright. I should probably turn them down. Okay, so the third thing, right, is discovery, right? Discovery. Okay, this is all social media. I think the best content discovery platform today is TikTok, right? There's no question. I think about TikTok all the time. Like I'm like, oh my goodness, like the original design of the app, incredible. Like that is the future of UI, right? Like I know it's like, it's just TikTok. I know it's stupid, but is it stupid, right? There's like barely any UI Chrome. I think I've like talked about this like a few streams ago. I was like doing a Twitter competitor, right? Like a text only TikTok, because I didn't want people to upload pictures or whatever. Anyway, I put that on hold because it's too much. I can't do that. I mean, I do want to build it still, just as like a cool thing, and I'm gonna do it. But in the meantime, I thought of an even better idea. Okay, so it's almost like that, but instead, right, what it does is it takes, I don't know why I keep doing this. It takes Reddit stuff, like subreddits, and like, generally it takes like links, right? So this is so the BTC Pay thing is payments, and then there's all the like SaaS stuff, and that falls under make money, right? Like you charge money. I'm gonna make you money by making your workflow better or whatever. So anyway, that's that other thing. But this is discovery, right? So this is not search, this is discovery. So it takes links, right? So it's basically TikTok's UI, but it's for websites, right? So it takes meta tags, the keywords meta tag, and it uses that as like the tags that you see. Because I'm not, but in the beginning, I think, before that, I'll just take subreddits, right? So like you have a politics subreddit, sports, finance, tech, humor, comics, and just like random, uncategorizable things. And like, you know, so you'll just like the original TikTok UI, you select the tags, and then oh, it says right here for now, just grab stuff from subreddits JSON. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but every subreddit has let me just put my headphone. I can't even hear myself. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Every subreddit has JSON attached to it, right? So if you go to like I don't want to go to Boise. Yeah, let's go to like closure, right? And you take JSON. There it is, right? So this is all this is recent posts, right? And I don't know how recent. It doesn't matter, right? Because it's all about recency. So this is what I do for today in closure. I take the subreddit JSON. So here you can see it, our closure, right? And I just this is a static site, right? It gets updated on GitHub every hour. It's funny because I originally had like a database, and I was like, oh, I want a database, and I was like, what am I doing? Like, I can just have GitHub. I could have Microsoft foot the bill. So yeah, every time it loads up, and it every hour it does all this. It loads up Ubuntu. It downloads Janet. It downloads Ruby, and then it runs a bunch of Janet and Ruby code, and then it makes HTML and just spits it out, and that's it. And then it pushes to this repository. That's it. This is it. This is the actual site right here, all for public for anyone to see. But of course, no one cares, right? But that's fine. It doesn't matter. I've got a bunch of CSS in here. I got all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But anyway, yeah, that's how it works. And so that's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to take all these things, and I'm going to put it in like a mobile first thing. Cause like I look at TikTok, right? I think, wow, the content is in full screen, and it's got like a HUD, right? A heads up display. And it's like the heads up display has all the social stuff, right? Like likes, comments, subscribing, following, whatever. It has a little, if there's music, it has a little music thing, but that's whatever. It's a legacy from Musical.ly. Or is it? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And then, so it's going to be content discovery. It's going to be full screen, right? Boom, like full screen on the desktop, full screen on the thing, and like you click like next or whatever, or you swipe up right for the next one, just like TikTok on your phone. And then it tries to like pull meta tags from the link that's submitted. And it tries to do like if there's no image, use the color and just like put the headline or put the title on the thing, so the meta title, right? So here's a good example. Let's do this. Here's a good example. Actually, let's go to, is there a politics? Let's look at, is there a sports? Oh, there is a sports. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's look at this. Let me see. What is it? It's probably one with like link, maybe. There we go. Perfect. Sky Sports, football news, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I have no idea what this is, but let's look at it. Okay, cool. I've never been to this website before. Oh, geez. What is this? I'm just going to get rid of this. I don't want to accept any cookies or whatever. I'm just going to delete this stupid thing. Message overlay. This is it, right? Yeah. Delete that. Delete this modal. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I can't scroll. SP message open must turn. Let's just delete that. There we go. Can I scroll now? No, I can't. Okay. Well, why can I not scroll? Oh, that's annoying. But anyway, so let's look at the meta tags. That's not super important. What's on here? Oh, it came back. Whoa, that's crazy. That's so weird. That is so weird. Usually when you do that, what is this iframe? What if I delete that? Oh, okay. I just leave the whole thing. That's fine. How do I do that? Oh, it's even better. They also have JavaScript running that like does things when you do things. That's really weird. Oh my gosh, look at all this, look at all this stuff. Dude, are you serious? Look at this. What? Track, page view ID, right? I should, I can't believe this is happening. I should probably, what is this? What is it doing? Track, but what though? Wow, this is a ton of JavaScript. Like when you go to these websites, they're executing tons of code on your computer. It's insanity. I can't believe like we thought this was a good idea. But anyway, yeah, what was I doing? Yeah, so let's look at this meta. So this is the title, right? Cristiano Ronaldo becomes top goal scorer. And then, so this is, I would just take this meta title instead, and then this description. All right, that would be like a little subtitle maybe, but I think the only thing that really matters is the title, right? But I think what's even better is that the social title, like Twitter title, see, they stripped out all that stuff, the pipes. So yeah, OG is good, and then FB doesn't even have, I think FB is OG, I think they use it. So yeah, I'll probably try to take OG title and then maybe OG description, I guess. But yeah, and then I'll take OG URL and the image, which let's look at this image. So yeah, just imagine, okay? This dude's face, super excited for Jeep to be a Jeep sponsor. And then like just this text here, right? Cristiano Ronaldo becomes top goal scorer, right? And that's it, that's the whole story. I mean, yeah, you can like click into it, read more or whatever, but next, right? Next. I feel like this is similar to Apple News, but anyway, the real thing that is super cool is that there's no sign up, there's no sign in, right? I'm just gonna give you a session cookie, and I'm gonna give it an expires, and it's gonna expire in like a month, and to store all those tags that you're interested in, and then that's the stuff that you see, right? So it's kind of, it starts out as like a Reddit client, right? But it hopefully ends as like you can submit your own stuff to it, your own links. And I like links. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so you can submit your own links to it in the end, I hope. But yeah, that's something I would want to see, and that's something I would want to use. So I'm pretty excited about it. But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff to do before that. I think I got to finish this thing because I don't want to get sidetracked. Okay, eyes on the prize, right? So yeah, I'm gonna launch this on Product Hunt because I don't know what else to do. That's just when I can't find like I can never find like a channel, like a where to go for like other people who want this thing. I think you call it a channel. I'm not a marketer, but yeah, when I can't find that, it's like, oh, just Product Hunt, you know, just put it on a Product Hunt. But yeah, I think I need to get into the habit of like putting things on Product Hunt, because I think it's better to do that than not do it, right? So all three of these things are just like, just got to get into the habit, right? Can't just sit here and not produce anything. Although, I mean, I don't want to get into like, what's the point of producing anything anymore because everything's already been made. But yeah, you gotta just keep on going, you know. But yeah, the news thing I'm super excited about. I definitely want that to exist, only because I believe in the web, and I think that links are so good for like. So like TikTok has the content and the discovery, right? Like you submit your video to TikTok servers, right? And they determine what to show you. I think that's bad. I mean, it's better, like it's not perfect, but I think it's better to have the hosting separate from the discovery, right? So like this thing would just be purely discovery, and the hosting is up to you, right? And it's nice because it's like a barrier to entry. It's like, oh well, how do I submit my own link? Oh, I have to like make a link, and I have to figure out some things, right? It's like I can't just click a button, upload a video, and here I am, right? So yeah, it's definitely more friction in terms of submissions. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's better to have something like like the TikTok UI is like so simple, but I think it's better to have something that has the content separate from the discovery portion. And I think that Google's move into like stories, they're thinking about this. Like they're trying a bunch of stuff. Like, how do we get more like, you know, little TikTok style thingies? But yeah, I think co-opting Reddit's stuff to start, it's like perfect. Like, how could you not use that JSON, you know, to like just to get started, right? It's a chicken and the egg, and now it's not because of Reddit. It's like you have a chicken. The chicken is Reddit, and it's producing eggs, right? You just have to take those eggs. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look, that's the end of the stream. It was a crazy stream. I don't know what I'm talking about. My mind's all over the place. Whenever I don't stream for a while, I get all like, oh. But yeah, I'll probably be back. It's possible that I'll be back this weekend. Big brain. It's possible that I'll be back this weekend. But it's not probable. So I'll probably be back on Tuesday, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Depends. I mean, like, you know, sometimes life is calling, you know, and it's when you got to answer the call. Don't sit in front of your computer your whole life. Okay. Don't let that be you. All right. Okay. That's it. That's it for the stream. I will see all you big brains out there. I'll see you later. And hopefully when I stream again, there'll be more programming and less me talking. Hopefully, well, it'll probably be me talking and programming at the same time. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single subscription, every single follow, every single chat. Heatseeker08, yes, thank you very much. One person, I don't care. Yeah, all right, that's all I got. Okay, that's it for the stream. Bye.